Hi, I'm Melissa from National Botanic Gardens, and you're very welcome to the third in our series on how to make paper houseplants. Today's paper houseplant is going to be this lovely watermelon peperomia, or its Latin name is actually Peperomia argyrea. Originating in South America, it gets its common name, the watermelon peperomia, from this lovely pattern on its leaves because it looks just like watermelon skin. Like many of our houseplants, these peperomia live in the understory of these hot and humid forests. This lovely variegated or stripy pattern in the houseplant's leaves, it's actually an adaptation to different light levels. So the plant actually loses some chlorophyll, that green pigment, that colour, in some areas to help it deal with an overwhelm of too much light. So to make our lovely peperomia watermelon, you are going to need some green and red paper. And if you don't have green and red paper, you can always colour in some paper to use. Scissors and tape, a white oil pastel or crayon. You're going to need some colours and some brown paper packaging and a flower pot or a tin can. So the first thing to do is to draw out the shapes of your leaves on your green paper. So keep them nice and round with a little pointy tip at one end, so almost like a teardrop shape. Once you're ready, you can cut them out. Take your first green leaf and about 3/4 way up, draw in a little dot. If you have a look at each leaf, the pattern is actually symmetrical. With your white crayon or oil pastel, draw a straight line underneath the dot, almost to the tip of the leaf. Then curve it back up again to where the line started. So you can colour this in with your white oil pastel or crayon, and then you can actually draw a matching shape beside it that mirrors it. Now move up a little from where you drew your first shape and draw a more curvy shape in beside it in the same way. Keep drawing these shapes in on either side until you get to the same level as your dot. Have a look at the real leaf now. You can see these white shapes, they get tighter together at the top and they're a little bit more like triangular shape. So draw these in and you can go right to the edge with them as well. There you go, there's your first leaf finished. So you can make quite a lot of these, and peperomias tend to have lots of leaves all quite close together. To make the stem, get some red or dark pink paper. Make a taper by folding along the bias and rolling it as tight as you can and then taping it together. And to make these a little bit darker, we're going to use a blue colour or a brown colour just to darken them, to colour in the stems a little bit. Now have a look at your leaf and where the dot is on the top of the leaf. It's not quite in the centre. And this is where you want to attach the stem on the underneath. Bend the tip of the stem over at the end like this and then tape it to the back of the leaf. Once you have lots made, just like our other paper plants, fill a pot or a tin can with brown recycled paper packaging and pop your peperomia straight in. And I hope that if it's something you've really enjoyed, that it might encourage you to investigate a little more, check out some more plant species and really have a look at the shapes of leaves, the colours and the patterns that you can see. Maybe you'll be able to come up with some more of your own. And as always, do let us know in the comments below how you got on, and we'd love to see some pictures of your paper plants as well.